This is a production of Tarleton State University Wildlife Sustainability and Ecosystem Sciences Department. This is the formula for respiration, which is the process cells use to convert energy in chemical bonds to ATP. We are focusing on aerobic respiration that requires oxygen as it pertains more to soil respiration. On the most basic level, glucose is combined with oxygen to create energy, water, and carbon dioxide. This process is exergonic, meaning that it actually produces energy. Remember that respiration is a catabolic process, meaning that it's breaking things into smaller pieces and releasing energy. This is driven by the soil microbes' need for carbon, their primary food source. There are two primary groupings of organisms based on what they eat. Autotrophs are your primary producers which make their own food. These can be further broken up into chemolithoautotrophs and photoautotrophs. Chemolithoautotrophs use inorganic compounds as their energy source and carbon dioxide as their carbon source. These often live in the harsh conditions of the deep oceans near thermolytic vents. Photoautotrophs use light as their energy source and carbon dioxide as their carbon source. These are the majority of your plants. Heterotrophs are your consumers, eating other organisms because they cannot produce their own food. These can be further broken down into chemoorganoheterotrophs and photoheterotrophs. Chemoorganoheterotrophs are your decomposers. They use organic compounds as both an energy source and a carbon source. Most of your soil microbes will fall under this category. Photoheterotrophs use light as an energy source, but must also consume organic compounds as their carbon source. These are your cyanobacteria. Respiration is an indication of soil microbial activity. The greater number of soil microbes, the greater the metabolic activity, which in turn increases decomposition and respiration. We can measure this by the amount of CO2 produced. Several factors affect microbial activity, including temperature, moisture, nutrients, and oxygen. When conditions are constant, decomposable matter will have higher respiration due to microbial activity. However, if temperature and moisture are low and nutrients are not easily available, you will see a decrease in respiration. Since oxygen is required for aerobic respiration, microbial activity halts when atmospheric oxygen drops below 10%. Types of food available will affect what kinds of microbes are present in the soil. In coniferous forests where lignin content is higher, fungi will be preferred. Most bacteria will thrive when the carbon to nitrogen ratio is lower, around 15 to 20. Optimal conditions for decomposition is 20 to 25 so that you have more diverse fauna. Look for further videos in regards to testing respiration using the alkaline trap method in lab and for those stoichiometric calculations.